Hey guys, Vernon here from DocSports.com for Thursday, November 13th, 2025. Going to get to the Croy's NHL report here in just a moment. First of all, give the video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below as we do several free pick videos for you every single day right here on the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Now, Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I've been doing this professionally for the last 26 years. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now. Now, at the time of shooting this video, I'm currently 6-1 in college basketball to start the season, good for over $2,100 in profits. We're on a 19-7 all daily sports run that involves college basketball, NHL, and NBA, good for over $4,800 in profits. Make sure that you get my picks right here exclusively at DocSports.com. I will have my 8-unit NFL Game of the Year going Sunday. Make sure that you get my football package right here exclusively at DocSports.com. Now let's get to the Croy's NHL report for Thursday, November 13th, 2025. And your first matchup is between the Washington Capitals at the Florida Panthers. Now, Washington has taken the last three meetings between these two teams, dating back to last season, 6-3, 6-3, and 4-1. I think we're getting tremendous value with Washington here. Florida is a little bit banged up coming into this game. They are coming off 4 straight road games that ended on the West Coast at Vegas. They won that game 3-2. Before that, they lost at San Jose 1-3. And before that, they beat Los Angeles 5-2. And then they lost to Anaheim 7-3. I like the value a lot with Washington. We're taking the Washington Capitals on the money line. We can get plus 125 over the Florida Panthers. Your next matchup is between the Boston Bruins at the Ottawa Senators. Boston has been hit and miss so far this season. Obviously, Ottawa is still battling some injuries. Ottawa is heavily favored in this game, minus 176, 170 at some books. Boston has now put together 7 straight victories, including back-to-back victories against the Toronto Maple Leafs, 5-3, 5-3. Boston did beat Ottawa back on November 6th. It was at Boston, 3-2 in overtime. I think it's a tough situation for Boston to look for number 8 in a row, especially against this Ottawa team. Ottawa is coming off a 2-3 or 3-2 overtime loss against Dallas. Before that, they beat up on Utah 4-2. Before at Philadelphia 3-2 in overtime. Ottawa has played overtime in 5 of their last 6 games overall. I like Ottawa a lot at home. It's a revenge spot for them as well. We're taking the Ottawa Senators. Let's see, we can get... I never play anything over minus 170. We're going to take the Senators on the puck line. We're looking at minus 1.5, plus 140 over the Boston Bruins. Your next matchup is between the Dallas Stars at the Montreal Canadiens. This is going to be a really good matchup actually here Thursday night. Montreal is definitely a Stanley Cup contending team, I feel. Dallas has been hit and miss this season. They are 10-4-3 overall, but I think Montreal's the better overall team, especially at this point in the season. Montreal comes into this game hungry. They have dropped 3 of their last 4 games overall, including a recent blowout loss against the Los Angeles Kings 5-1. So they will definitely come ready to play, especially in Montreal here tonight. Dallas is coming off 3 straight victories, and they have won 4 of their last 5 games overall. I like the value of Montreal at home. We're taking the Montreal Canadiens on the money line. We can get plus 105 over the Dallas Stars. Your next matchup, we're looking at the Anaheim Ducks against the Detroit Red Wings. This Anaheim team's been something. They've been absolutely red hot. I've gone against them one too many times, actually. They're 11-4-1 on the season. They are coming off a loss against a very good Colorado team in Colorado. Before that, they put together 7 straight victories, including a 4-1 victory against a good Winnipeg Jets team, 4-3 victory in overtime against Vegas, 7-5 victory against Dallas, 7-3 victory against Florida, 4-1 victory against a very good Devils team, 5-2 victory against this Detroit team, Detroit has dropped 3 straight games. They're going to come into this game hungry, especially at home. I don't like going against Anaheim, but I do like Detroit in the spot, especially coming off back-to-back blowout losses against the Rangers 4-1 and then against Chicago 5-1. So we're going to take the Detroit Red Wings on the money line. We're looking at minus 125 over the Anaheim Ducks. Your next matchup is between the Edmonton Oilers at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Edmonton is hands down the superior team. Obviously, Edmonton also plays on Wednesday. That does not really bother me with this team. I think Edmonton's definitely the play here. They have won 2 straight against Columbus dating back to last season. Columbus is coming off back-to-back overtime games, and I feel like this is a very tough spot for them. So playing their first home game after a long 5-game road trip that ended in Seattle. So we're taking the Edmonton Oilers on the money line. We're getting a short price here. We're looking at minus 120 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Your next matchup's between the Buffalo Sabres at the Colorado Avalanche. I feel like this is a tough spot for Buffalo, especially since they played in Utah last night. Colorado's hands down the superior team here, but there's no value with them whatsoever. You're looking at minus 310 over the Buffalo Sabres. We're taking Colorado on the puck line, minus 1.5, minus 120 over Buffalo. They are hands down the superior team. They're a Stanley Cup contending team. Buffalo's not. Buffalo has struggled, and it's a tough spot for them, especially after playing in Utah on Wednesday. Your next matchup's between the San Jose Sharks at the Calgary Flames. San Jose has surprised me somewhat this season. Calgary's not a good team. Not saying San Jose is, but San Jose is 8-6-3 on the season. They covered the puck line in 13 out of their 17 games this season. Calgary has really struggled. They're 4-12-2 overall. Calgary has taken the last 6 meetings between these two teams. That's dating back to last season. This is a much different Sharks team this season. They have put together 4 straight victories and 6 of their last 7 games overall. They're coming off a nice 2-1 overtime victory against Minnesota. Before that, 3-1 victory against Florida, 2-1 victory against Winnipeg, and 6-1 victory at Seattle. I like the value a lot for San Jose. We're taking the San Jose Sharks on the money line, plus 120 over the Calgary Flames. Pardon me. Your next matchup is between the Winnipeg Jets at the Seattle Kraken. We're currently looking at Winnipeg being favored minus 150. The total's 5.5. Winnipeg, I think they have not been playing to their full potential yet this season. I think this is a very tough spot for Seattle. Winnipeg is the superior team. Winnipeg does have 5 victories in their last 6 meetings against Seattle. Winnipeg is coming off a 5-3 victory against Vancouver. Before that, they dropped 3 straight against LA, San Jose, and Anaheim. Seattle comes into this game off back-to-back losses, including their most recent loss, which was at home against Columbus. They lost that game 2-1 in the shootout. They've really struggled to get the puck on the net recently. Winnipeg is hands down the superior team here. We're taking the Winnipeg Jets on the money line. We can get minus 150 over the Seattle Kraken. Your final matchup for the Croy's NHL report for Thursday, November 13th, 2025, is between the New York Islanders at the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas is currently heavily favored here, minus 200, rightfully so. I think they are the superior team. They are a Stanley Cup contending team. Not that I'm biased, but I like Vegas a lot in this spot. I do expect them to take care of business. The Islanders are coming off back-to-back victories, 5-0 against the Rangers, and then 3-2 in overtime against the Devils. This is a big spot for Vegas. They have dropped 3 straight games. They come into this game hungry. They're at home, where they have been dominant every single year. There's no value with Vegas on the money line. We're taking the Vegas Golden Knights On the puck line, -1.5, +120 over the New York Islanders. Now make sure that you post in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the Croy's NHL report for Thursday. Thanks a lot for your time as always in winning, Vernon Croy.